welcome back to my channel. We're going to do a get ready with me using some new products that came in from Sephora and some other things that I've gotten. I already started my routine this morning and wanted to try this by The Ordinary. This is a exfoliating like peel for your skin. The cat's right here, so get down, kitty. And so I just wanted to tell you about it. It looked like it was cat tail. Sorry. It looked like it was going to be pretty powerful, and it was. It is a red beet color, purple color liquid, and you wash your face, clean your face off, and then you put this all over your face, avoiding your eyes, and you wait for 10 minutes. It said don't put on broken skin and don't put on wet skin. So I did have a little bit of broken skin here, and I got a little one right here, and it burned like a mother. It burned bad. And but I waited the 10 minutes and it was fine, and now my skin's so soft and bright. And I put moisturizer on afterwards and let that sink in because I didn't want to dry it out. So I'm gonna try this Hello Fab Pores Be Gone Matte Primer with fig extract. It's oil free. We're gonna try this primer today. And focus. Anyway, you can see. So I got, a bunch of new products that I want to try, and I have I made my own Colourpop eyeshadow palette, and I want to use that today too. I forgot I had it. I only used it maybe like one time. I just got this in my hair. This smells good. This smells really good. I wonder if this was like a sample from Sephora. And they didn't have a lot of samples. They didn't have a lot of samples when I went in to order. All right, so let that sink in. We're using the L'Oreal Infallible today. I'll show you my palette while that's drying down on my skin a little bit. So Coulorpop gives you the opportunity to make your own palette and customize it. And they have big ones. They have ones where you can add eyeshadows and like blush and powders and stuff. I just did eyeshadows, and these are the colors that I selected. I'll probably be using some of these today, these ones here. I'm not sure quite yet what I'm gonna do, but there are some kind of different neat colors in here. And I wanted to have a light color, and here, these two for like more of a transition shade. And I got a lot of their sands. I just got one of their pressed glitters, a couple metallics, and I think this one is a duochrome. Yeah. So it's pulling green and blue and a kind of orange, like almost has like a red base. So, and I like their duochromes. I want to actually get some more of those. My finger, I gotta make sure I don't use that on my face. So we're gonna just and I have my Charlotte Tilbury like Blush and Glow mini palettes that I got. So we're gonna use those today and see how they work. My skin feels so soft after exfoliating and then putting moisturizer on. I'm gonna just cover everything and then layer up. And yesterday I went and got my eyebrows waxed, and the girl told me, she said I had pretty eyebrows. I told her, I don't really like do anything with them. Like, I don't know how to like style them and like fill them in and all that. And she said, you don't really need to. She's like, yours are really pretty. They match your hair. They're a nice shape. She said, I wish I had eyebrows like you. I was like, oh, well, good. Because I don't like filling in my eyebrows. I know it's like the big trend for everybody to do, but I hate it. I really hate it. I don't like doing it. So when I do it, I feel like it looks too dark and ridiculous. So, but yet I do a lot with my eyes. And it's still cloudy and gray over here. It's actually Mother's Day today, so happy Mother's Day to all you guys. I don't know when I'll post this up, but I hope you have a wonderful day. I got a beautiful bouquet of flowers from my son, my oldest son. Yes, that arrived yesterday, and he was like, I'm sorry they didn't arrive on Mother's Day. And I said, no, I'm glad they came, because I'm only home on the weekends, so I got to enjoy them all weekend. I'll insert a picture here of him. So that was a nice surprise. He's not always real great at usually remembering that kind of stuff. I got a funny video too. I'll put at the end if I can save it, of my grandbaby. He's so funny. Rapping, trying to rap. Now, granted, remember, he's only 1. And he's in the car seat, and she kind of she caught him, like, listening to rap music, and he's, like, jamming. And then all of a sudden, he starts putting his hands up and doing something with his mouth. Like, and he can't talk yet, but he was trying to talk. Like pretending to rap. It was so funny. Oh my goodness, it was so funny. So I'll put that at the end of the video too, so you guys can see him. He's just a funny little dude. Funny little dude. I'm using the Jeffree Star concealer, and I'm just going to use the other side of this. I need to wash this today. I don't know what's on it. I think there's bronzer or something on it. This one isn't light enough. I gotta get the other one. This one is C11, and I need to get C9. I have C9. I opened this one, so I kind of want to use it. I mean, this is fine, but I feel like it's almost the same color. Like, if I wanted a brightening effect, it's not doing it. I put something on my eyes to take down this puffiness, but it's not going to go away for like a couple more hours. So, and it's funny because every time I do these Get Ready With Me videos, my eyes look terrible, and then like in a couple hours after I do the video and the makeup sort of settles and the puffiness goes down, I look good. So, all right, so we're gonna go into my palette, and let me clean this. And I'm using the brush switch, shadow switch makeup brush cleaner, and you just go in here and just clean your brush off with this. And I got this at the dollar store, guys. It was like $4.99. So I'm gonna go ahead and put just this light color all over the lid, just as a base. It's actually kind of like got a butter color. It's like a butter color. The only thing I wish is maybe, and I don't know if I didn't even see this, is that I had gotten maybe a palette with a mirror on it. I am finding that I do enjoy the mirrors, especially the mirrors that stand on their own. I don't like the floppy mirrors, but if they stand up all by themselves, it's easier for me to film and look at a palette, like to look at you guys and then look down like this and just go like this. But I can't do that when I have palettes that don't have mirrors, so I need to get like a handheld. All right, so next up, I am gonna take the brown with the same brush with that little cool tone brown, and go in and just start to lay down a transition shade. We're gonna see what develops here. I think I'm gonna do a little burgundy on my eyes today. I might use that Ciate London again today. I really enjoyed that yesterday, that pink Cupid that I got from BoxyCharm, and it stayed all day. The color stayed all day. It was really nice, and it was just really beautiful on the lid. I'm not sure. We might go see a movie. Kenzie, what's the movie called?
I don't know. It's a con artist from with Anne Hathaway and Rebel Wilson.
It's with Anne Hathaway and Rebel Wilson. It's a comedy, and it looks so stinking funny. It's like a con artist type of a thing. It looks hysterical. So we might all go see that today. We'll see. All right, now I'm switching brushes, taking a little bit of a smaller brush. And I am going to go in with this burgundy color, because in the bottom of my pink shirt there is burgundy, but it's all at the bottom. You can't really see it. And I'm going to take this in the inner corner. And this is really my standard go-to look when I'm doing my looks, like as far as like how I do my eyes. Sometimes I'll do a halo, sometimes I'll do a cut crease, but honestly that's kind of rare. I don't really do that all that often. That's pretty powerful color, so I don't want to go too dark. And I don't always do my eyes in order, like, so I'll look at my eye, and if I'm like, oh, I need to go in a clean brush and blend up there, I will. And I'll put a color over it. Like, there's no rules, I don't think, you know, in doing your makeup. In fact, I think today I might go in with a little bit of, I'm going to take this brighter shade up at the top, but I might go in with some foundation up top. And I'm just softening this line up here, this dark line. if this is gonna look good, but we'll find out. We'll see when we're done. I want to do this fast today. I don't feel like messing too much. I'm going to take the dark color underneath too in a minute. But first, I'm going to go in and with a little bit of foundation. I find this really helps sort of define your eye look from the corner in, especially if you go too far with your corner. And it'll lighten up whatever color you use underneath it, and it sets it, so it's a dual, it works for a lot of reasons. To get some more amount. So you guys will have to let me know what you're doing in the what you're doing today in the comments below for Mother's Day. Interested in knowing. Oops, too much. You guys go out for Mother's Day, eat in. I think Mother's Day is one of the days where there's the most nights out, like eating out. All right, I have this on here and I need it off my hand and I don't have anything. Oh, I do, I have to wipe. Okay, I'll wipe my hand off. I got a little bit of a mess going on. Okay, let's see if I have a light color to put on the top of my... Not feeling anything from that palette. Let's look at this one. Yeah, I think I still want to go in with the glistening peach, which I used that yesterday, but I don't care. I like it. I liked the eye look I did actually yesterday a lot. Because I'm wearing a soft pink today, so. All right. I didn't really do a cut crease on this. I could have, but I didn't. I just sort of did just an area that I wanted to cover. All right, so now I'm going to go back in with a dark color and just get the corners again. Sometimes these looks take forever, and you know, right when you want them to go quick, but sometimes when I go quick and I don't take my time, they end up messy. And I don't have my elf strips, so I'm making a big mess today. And I'm darkening it up a little bit even more with this dark purple here. Just give it sort of a real smoky eye. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I'm gonna actually take the matte purple under my eyes too. In case you're wondering, I'm using like a flat, tiny little brush. I don't know if this is a Morphe brush, but it doesn't have a number on it. I don't know what it is. I told you guys I'd give you guys an update on my son's car. For those of you that are new, might not know, my son's brand new car that he was so proud of was stolen. And we have yet to find the vehicle. It's been almost 3 weeks now. So they have started the process of going through like the replacement process. And so next week we have to go down and sign some paperwork, basically sign the vehicle over to the insurance agency. They're going to pay it off. I do also have to file a gap claim because it was a brand new, it was a 2019 Kia. And so I'm going to have to do that and get, it's not going to cover the whole entire thing. There'll probably be a couple thousand it won't cover. The Gap company is doing that, and they called me and said, go ahead and do that quick because it can take up to 6 months for Gap to pay for their thing, depending on the Gap company. But I called our Gap company. She already sent me a form, and I think we get a refund because I bought like all these warranties. So we're gonna get a refund, and that will be used towards the down payment for his new car. So we have to go basically buy another new car. And I have to co-sign all over again for him because he only had that vehicle 3 or 4 months before it got stolen. It got stolen in April, I think. April. So I don't know. This is annoying. Alright, so I'm trying to see if we do... So I have Blush and Glow, and then I have the Cheek Leaders palette. So this is the Natasha Denona Blush and Glow. And that's really, really pretty. I think I'm going to try this. So I have a brush, yeah. It's so little, though. So he's going to get another new car. He didn't have, obviously, even enough time to build up his credit before his vehicle was stolen. His license was in there. Everything was in there. So he was, real worried about people coming to the house and messing with us. Which would be really stupid on anybody's part because I got 2 80-pound dogs and they will fight. So they'll bite somebody if they tried to come in the house. Especially Chopper. That's why he's named Chopper. The other dog's a lot of bark, but Chopper's the one you gotta worry about. And we don't really use the keys on the house, so he didn't have a house key on there. So they didn't have his house key because we have a pin pad where you gotta push a code in. So he didn't. So they don't have the key to our house, which is good. So that was a great thing. And the kids always forget to lock the doors, which is one of the reasons we got the keypad, because they punch the keypad to get in, but then additionally it locks after like 30 seconds. Like, so if they forgot to lock it, it would lock automatically for them. This side's looking so much better than this side. I don't know why. I don't know. All right, so this same thing, and I thought that was just that's a really pretty pink coral flush. I really, really like it. I don't like how this side looks, but now we're gonna go in with this highlighter, and we're gonna see how the highlighter does, and I'm using a smaller brush for that. And because this looks like a champagne highlighter, so we'll see how it does. And sometimes I'll layer highlighters depending on how well it works and what kind of look, if I want like a soft glow or I really want like like I'm wearing highlighter and you can see me from space look. Sometimes I want that look, Actually, I find that I want that look more often than not. I like that look. I'm gonna do my empties today too. Don't know if you guys like the empties videos. I've only done one. I think some of you did like them when I did it. But right now I've got like a whole bunch of empties that I need to get done. So, and I got some favorites and some fails in there. Some items, like what I'm doing with the empties is like I'll list them and give you guys a review and then tell you would I purchase it and wouldn't I purchase it. Also, as I'm doing this, if you guys like what I'm using or you want to know something I'm using, I will list all the items used in the description box below, and I will create links for each one. So if you want to just go there and check it out, see if you want it, you can do so. So I also have a finishing powder by Fenty Beauty. We're gonna try this today. I've heard such great things about this powder, but I didn't wanna, and I got mine in the color butter. I did not wanna get this like in the big thing. I wanted to make sure that I tried it in the mini. So that's a great thing to do with the, I'll pour some in the cap. But that's a great thing to do with some of these things that are super expensive, just to see if you're gonna even like it, you know? So I'm gonna take my big fluffy and just, smells good. No, I feel like I need more blush. I feel like I covered up my blush. I'll put a little bit more on. I also can't find my spray. Oh, here it is. I've been using this. I really like this. I got this from Gerard Cosmetics. Look at how much I've used. It's Slay All Day Setting Spray. I don't know what's in this, but it smells so amazing. It just smells like really good, like fruity, and I really, really like it. Actually, I'll go in with the fluffy brush with the blush this time on here. Keep that. I just want to darken up the pink a little bit. I feel like the powder, that's a good way to tone down powder, what I just did. If you are heavy-handed like me with powder, and then you put the setting powder over it, or like a loose powder over it, it'll kind of settle it down a little bit, but I like it to show, so I'm going back in. For me, it's got to be there. Actually, I'm going to spray and then put, while it's wet, this is something I love doing. While it's wet, I'll take the highlighter and tap it in to the skin while it's wet, and it gives it a wet look, a wet highlight look, and it really takes to the skin better. And it stays really nice for me too. I haven't found a highlighter really yet that doesn't add texture to, you know, or showcase your texture. This does. They all do. It's okay. Okay, let me push you guys up a little bit so that I can. All right, we're almost done with the look. I want to do my lips, and I've got to do my eyeliner and my lashes. I think I'm going to put some fakies on today just to brighten up my eyes a little bit. So I'll be back in a jiffy with that done, and then we'll put lips on. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to put I'm going to line my lips, and then we're going to put this is from the Disney Princess Collection. It's so awesome. Also from Colourpop. It's got all the princesses' names on it. And the color, this is just this Belle. This is the Princess Belle. We're going to do that color, and then going along with the same thing, this also is from Belle's collection. And again, it's the Disney designer princess, and this is called Last Petal, and we'll put that over the top. That actually came in, so that's the complete set. I'll show this to you how it came. So this was the set for Belle, and then you open it up. You've got your lipstick, your lip gloss, and you've got an eyeshadow. And I honestly love this entire set. I really, really love it. So we're gonna make an X here on the lips and go ahead and start lining our lips. You go from the point. I don't always do it, but I figured I'd show this as a technique in case you guys struggle to line your lips. And then, so you fill in your widow's peak first. I mean your Cupid's bow. I always say that wrong. And sometimes I'll do some, I have like I don't know if you can see. It's not 100% of a flat line there because my tooth went through it when I was a kid. So sometimes I'll draw a little over my lines. To make that a little bit more pronounced and just a little bit fuller. And then you fill it in with our lipstick. My lips are actually a little dry today from that stuff I got from BoxyCharm, and I hated that glitter stuff. There we go. And now we're just gonna put a little of the gloss on, which will help. And these lipsticks are really moisturizing too, so they're not like, these don't dry my lips out at all. I don't know what formula it is. Let's see if it says. I think it's just a cream lipstick. It doesn't really say. I think it's just one of their cream lipsticks. This isn't really like one of their matte lipsticks. They have like, I think for their if they're liquid lipsticks, they have like a matte and a satin, and then they have their glosses. So I love this. This formula is amazing. And I do have a ColourPop like small discount for you guys that I always post below, which isn't something special to me. It's just something that I get, that I got when I ordered, and you guys, if you ordered, you have a link to share with your friends too. All right, so we're gonna spray one more time and we are done until I do the hair. I could just keep smelling this stuff, I love it. I'm gonna be out really soon. It didn't last very long. Okay, so that is today's Mother's Day look minus the hair. What did you guys think? I liked all the products actually that I used today. So, and I think I have Ardell lashes on. They're like wispies. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. I am going to do a empties video in a little bit here coming up, and so I can throw that out because tomorrow is trash day. So I need to get that stuff so I can throw it out. And I'll post all of the stuff today that that I used on my face down below. These are Rocksbox. These little earrings came from Rocksbox that I have on today, and the shirt is the shirt that I'm wearing is from Trunk Club, and then of course the necklace I got in yesterday's FabFitFun style unboxing, which is being uploaded as I am doing this video. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day.